I know, chasing that dough, hitting that road, getting that money, man. All I know, loading that foe, kicking down doors, getting that money, man. We gon' make it money. We gon' take it grizzly. We gon' make it money. We gon' take it grizzly.
The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros is our prediction for Conor Benn versus Chris Algieri. And I'm going to start this one off with our lead predictor, not because he's in the lead with predictions, but because he gives his predictions first. Ned the TBE.
I'm going to pick Conor Benn on this one. I think it's going to be a easy match for him, you know. Chris Algieri, he's a little outdated now, and I feel the younger fighter with the better skills is gonna be able to take him out or beat him by decision.
All right, so all right. Ned got Conor Benn. I'm gonna turn it over to you, Conspiracy G. Who you got?
I mean, I got Conor Benn also. However, I think if it gets to the later rounds, then I start to favor Algieri more because Chris Algieri has more experience. And, you know, this dude's like a nutritionist and everything, and he has a tank. So Ben might punch himself out, you know, in the corner. This gonna be 12 rounds, correct?
I'm not sure.
Oh, well, if it's 12 rounds, Ben, I highly favor Ben in like the first 7 rounds. After that, it starts to sway towards Algieri's favor, you know. And you know, Ben's exciting to fight. He's really explosive, but I don't think he could keep that type of energy for all 12 rounds. So I have Ben by knockout, but if it goes to the later rounds, I think Algieri might actually pull out a victory because Ben kind of reminds me of Anthony Yarde to a degree. They punch themselves out. And that's gonna be a toll in the later rounds. So it's dangerous for Ben. So I think, and it's a great step-up fight for Ben. But I feel like Conor needs to pace himself better. If he's gonna fight like how he's been fighting them dudes in the UK, I think Chris is gonna capitalize off of that. But I still got Conor Benn by knockout.
$1 bill.
I'm gonna pick the youngest of the two. I'm gonna pick Conor Benn. I just think because he's a little bit more fresher, but everything that G say, because if Conor Benn goes in there and he tries to go in there like he's gonna just go walk through Chris Algieri and try to just knock him out, he might get tired and Chris Algieri can mess around and win a decision. You know, Chris Algieri, he's only lost to the elite of the elite guys. We're talking about Amir Khan with Manny Pacquiao and Earl Spence. You know, those are his only losses. Everybody else, he gave him in Promagakov.
Run the cause.
Whenever y'all remember that fight, you know what I'm saying? He was like, I thought Promagakov was going to run the Siberian Tiger.
That was Trill's dude.
That was my man. I thought the Siberian Tiger was going to run through Chris. You know what I'm saying? Chris gave him a boxing lesson, you know? And he can do that to Conor Benn, but, you know, with the Chris Algieri, 37 years old, Conor Benn, 25 years old, I think youth is a little bit on Conor Benn's side, but I don't know if his tank is. So if he can do something with that tank, I think that he can actually bully his way to a decision. You know, 7 rounds to 5. You know, against a Chris Algieri.
Yeah, that Provodnikov Timothy Bradley fight, I think took that fight took so much out of both of them.
Yeah.
Ned the TVE.
Ned went first.
I went first.
Oh, that's right. So it's on me. It depends. Are they gonna let Algieri out of the cage? Are they gonna let Algieri out of the cage? If they let Algieri out of the cage, he's gonna get knocked out. He get knocked down like last time. No, I'm just joking. You know, Algieri hasn't really been active. and Conor Benn has been active. So that's one thing. Algieri's coming back. Now, Algieri spent most of his time being a nutritionist. I know I saw him working with Daniel Jacobs. And so Algieri's a solid guy. He's always been a solid guy. But the big knock against Algieri is he doesn't have any power. And so he's one of those guys who's known for not having power. So he has great boxing skill, however. So I think G pointed out, the clear issue that lies before Conor Benn, which is if he doesn't hurt Algieri, if he doesn't deter Algieri, and if he doesn't build the lead, although Algieri is not known for his punching power, he does have good boxing skill, and he may outpoint Conor Benn. For me, the biggest issue with Conor Benn, because he has talent, he has good speed, he has good power, he's explosive, is I feel like he tries to do too much too soon. I think he tries to go for the first round knockout and he swings wild. I feel like he gets too wild. I think for someone like Conor Benn, he should work on trying to set up his power. And what I mean by that is he doesn't need to throw every punch hard. He doesn't need to throw every punch with bad intentions. He needs to work on, throw punches, but putting your opponent in a position for, say, if you have a good uppercut, you want to feint, you want to throw punches, you want to get little play shots out there to put them in a position to where it's like, oh, in line for the uppercut, and then rock them, right? He throws everything hard. What you're doing when you throw everything hard is, one, you're giving away your timing. Two, you're making the opponent aware of how hard you hit. So now their body's on alert, right? You know what they say, like, the hardest punch is the one you don't see. It's because you can't brace for it. Mm-hmm. But if you keep hitting me hard all over the place with hard punches, my mind and my body is always on high alert. Oh, some hard stuff's coming. But if you lull someone to sleep a little bit and then bang, you hit them with the hard stuff, that's what knocks them out. So sometimes it's counterproductive for you to just throw everything hard all the time. You understand? So I think Conor Benn needs to add more change up to his game. He needs to throw, sometimes take some power off, try to get someone in bad position, then turn on the power. I think those are the things he needs to work on, because he does punch himself out. And it's because, bro, you ain't going to land everything. And you don't want to waste everything you got on a punch that ain't going to land. That's the fastest way to gas yourself out. You got to put people in position. You got to unload when you got someone in position. And I think Conor Benn needs to work on that. So hopefully we see some more of that. I got Conor Benn by stoppage in the late rounds, but I'm not confident in this pick. Conor Benn did not look good against Granados to me. I watched that fight and I was like, man, very disappointed, because I had higher expectations. I thought Conor Benn could potentially beat Amir Khan or Kell Brook, but after watching that fight, them old dinosaurs may still catch Conor Benn. So I only say that because I saw the face off. Someone aged them. Their promotional pick. So yeah, but yeah, this will go a long way for me to see if he's ready or not. But I do think he's going to get the stoppage. Conor Benn.
Let us know how you feel in the comment section. Please like and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter. And please check out our podcast on all major streaming services. We are the Boxing Bros.